Rick Busnardo.
Rick Busnardo. I don't know if I'll need a microphone. My voice is getting pretty loud. I'm an asset manager. I've been working for the company for about 25 years. And everything I'm looking at here that you guys, the NRC and Ross and Doug and Bob, this is like over and over, like you said yourself last year, you said another year. It's the same stuff over and over and over again. 2 years ago, we were congratulated by Synergy for having an outstanding safety-conscious work environment. We've been INPO 1 many, many times in the past. All of a sudden, and we are bad, don't get me wrong, we need to fix things in this plant. There's no doubt about that. But what I don't hear, and I mean this respectfully, in the most respectful way that I can say it, is we've got a problem in our safety-conscious work environment. We have people in the plant that are afraid to raise concerns for fear of retaliation. That's what scares me the most. And I'm not speaking as a manager. I'm speaking as a member of the public who has a family that lives here, and it scares me. It's just that simple. And I would like the NRC to focus in more on, you say we're making all these mistakes, nobody comes to work that I know of to violate a procedure. They just don't do that. Nobody comes to work to get hurt. Everybody wants to be treated with value and respect. Those are just common things, and the NRC expects that, by the way. That's what you guys preach. And you preach that managers are supposed to stand up when they hear, like I'm disagreeing with my own management here, and I hate doing that because I respect these three gentlemen immensely. But from what I hear from my folks and the folks in the plant, and I hear this over and over again, and they're good folks. They're outstanding people. I mean, we've got some of the sharpest, most talented people on the face of the earth work at San Onofre. And as the NRC, you've met them. But they're scared. And they're scared not because Ross wants to be scared or Doug wants to be scared, Bob. Nobody wants that to happen. But if that's the way it's working out, we have two different contractors on site, Beckman with Shaw. That's a whole other political issue that I don't want to get into. We've got a little fraction between the union that they're working out, and they're getting there. We've got good people. But there's nothing more important, and I'm speaking as a member of the public right now. If somebody violates a procedure, I want them to come up to Ross and say, sir, Mr. Reiner, I screwed up. I violated this procedure. And he wants that too. And then I want Ross to say, well, thank you for bringing that to my attention, Buzz. I really appreciate that. That was really stupid what you did. Well, let's go mitigate this. Let's go fix it. Let's go make it better. Let's make sure it doesn't happen again. But we've got to have that in the nuclear power plant. And I'm here to tell you right now, both of you, both sides, we don't. If you guys think we got it, you're dreaming. It's not there. And I think some of you believe what I'm saying. And the NRC, I need you to look at that, because you're our regulators. All the rest of this will come together. If we can get the folks, so they're going to go ahead and let you know when they got caught with hold in it, God forbid, in the reactor or a safe shutdown cooling valve. See, nobody saw me do it. And there's no way they could find out me. They probably won't do anything because 3-4 years of this, paid and go away, or they didn't get stuck in the valve. I want that guy to come up and say, gee, Bob, you know what I did? I can't believe it. I can't get it out. Right? And Bob, I want him to come up and say, thanks, Scott. Thanks for bringing that to my attention, partner. We're going to go fix this, and we're going to make sure it doesn't happen again. And all I want you guys is to be aware of that, and I'd like to know what you're going to do about that. That's the long and short. The NRC and both the company.
Thank you, Rick. The NRC does have a concern that a safety-conscious work environment exists at nuclear plants, and we need that to exist at San Onofre. As you heard San Onofre management, they said the same thing. We continuously look for that. Problem identification, resolution inspections.
I was really terrified when that first guy spoke, because since the last time we had a hearing, we were overloaded with San Onofre employees, as we are again tonight. And last time, about 80 of you took some of my books. Please feel free to do so on the way out. Most of you did on the way in. And then you got fired. They got rid of all those Bechtel employees. So how many people here are from Shaw Group? Interesting. How many people here are nuclear physicists? And nuclear physicists, keep your hands up. Are you also molecular biologists at the same time? Because I'm not sure anyone here really knows what they're talking about unless they have those kinds of qualifications. But I had two whistleblowers come to me, both with more than 25 years experience since last time I was here, and they told me you still, and this was in August, they were telling me about the Bechtel thing right before it happened, you still have a culture of cover-up. But it wasn't this gentleman. That's a lot of people out of one plant. So my testimony here is sworn testimony. What I'm telling you is true. And I hope everything else we've heard is true. It's time to close that plant. Don't keep building it and rebuilding it just because we won't let you build a new one because the laws won't let you. Just give up. There's better ways to generate electricity. Thank you very much.